Alright, welcome back to the Chef Shane podcast. I am your host, Matthew Shaney. Let's dive right into this. Now, I know I brought up in the first episode a lot about Gears 5. I'm going to give you a more in-depth scope on it, which is a very, very good franchise. Similar to your Assassin's Creed, it seems like Gears will never die, which is a very good thing for players who are insanely good at playing it, like I am. Obviously, the release date is coming out this year, I believe, October? Yeah, October, I believe, of 2019. Now, it's definitely going to make it a different approach to the game, with it being Kate as the new character, which is a good direction to take. Kind of everyone, I think, is getting sick and tired of the Marcus and company kind of thing. I'm still hoping that that Cole and everything will just pick up from where they left off in Gears 4, which was an insane ending. If you guys have not played it, definitely play it before diving on into Gears 5. Like I said, I think they're all start off right from the end of Gears 5, which is definitely going to bring this game's just going to bring just lights out definition on graphics, and it just looks insanely awesome to see a new campaign. Supposed to be cooperative by like the traditional Gears 2-player. It's going to have its horde mode. It's going to have everything. It's definitely going to definitely going to be one of the Coalition's biggest games at E3. You definitely gotta check this game out if you want it. It's definitely going to be popular. Definitely pre-order. If you're on digital like I am, just do it digitally, and then you'll get it at midnight that night, and you can start playing like I will. Yeah, I mean, that's about it with this game. It's just like one of my favorites to stream. Alright, let's get into the next game. The next game I wanted to talk about was definitely the new Ghost Recon that just came out. That just got announced, not came out, sorry. PlayStation just announced this by via their little stream that they had of releasing things about games. Even though I think the internet was the first one to actually drop it. But it's it's kind of like Ghost Recon meets Red Dead Redemption 2. It's basically you gotta go out and you gotta gather intel, and to be able to take down the members of the take down the missions of the I think it's members of like a former it's a terrorist group led by a former colonel in what I would assume the U.S. military, which they have powerful military-grade weapons and so on and so forth. The injury system is going to be just like in Red Dead Redemption, which is a great aspect to put onto this game, because in Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think you die too quickly for open world aspects. But yeah, it's definitely going. That's definitely a great part of this game. The terrain. So like if you're running up a mountain in the snow, you're going to essentially you're going to be slowed down, and also could potentially fall off due to slipping and stuff. which is a great thing, which is actually a little bit more realistic than what we have gotten in the last couple of Red Dead games. And this apparently the story is about you're just you're just this soldier trapped behind enemy lines, and then you can meet up with like I guess you have to go through a point like in the division as a what you call it, you have to, yeah, you have to keep it, and you have to go through like a prequel part of the game. Don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And also, if you're playing with a buddy, like I would be playing, there's a new thing, nobody left behind, no man left behind, which is a buddy carry. That's gonna definitely help you. That's gonna help you get your butt, if you're working with someone, to get them out of harm's way and be able to fight back and potentially revive your partner. They're doing some stuff too, characteristics, prone blending. So now you will actually blend in with the environment that you're in. If you're in a ghillie suit, obviously tall grass, all that, you're gonna blend in a lot more than if you were in like a Call of Duty or really Call of Duty and Battlefield type games. And they're gonna make since these are supposed to be elite special forces soldiers, they're going to make an advanced AI. Doesn't matter what difficulty you put it on. I guess it's going to be like just really, really hard for anyone, even for beginners, stuff like that. And they're going to do an innovative cover system. Will automatically adapt your ghost body position to match available cover and execute advanced tactics. As leading to aim around corners, which I think that's definitely gonna make it easier for you, because a lot of stuff is making it a lot harder. That's gonna make it a lot easier for you to go through the game. Just like I said, I can't wait for that game too. I will not be pre-ordering that one. I got too much going on with those games around then to pre-order it. But definitely, if you have some extra cash, something on release day, I think it's releasing in October as well, and it's definitely going to be a great addition to all consoles coming out for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. Very, very intriguing. Definitely a Ghost Recon fan here, and looks like probably the best one to come out for a while. Since I feel like it has to have a good game since Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Advanced Warfighter 2 was my OG way of Ghost Recon. I did not like Wildlands at all. Never got to complete the game of Wildlands. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. PlayStation just announced that in 2020 they will be releasing a new game called Predator Hunting Grounds, which is a they're trying to make it off of the movie The Predator, obviously with the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That game was the movie was great, but the games have suffered since then because they keep on trying to make it Alien, off of the Alien versus Predator instead of doing it just Predator. I feel like this one couldn't come out and be a good game. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Primarily because of the fact that that they have not put out a good Predator game ever. I mean, maybe the one on the PC was pretty good, but that one was also an Alien versus Predator one, where you could, where you played as all three races, and it was a really good game. But that was made back in the early 2000s. Guess actually late 2000s, around 2007, 2008, whenever Alien vs Predator came out, like a year after that, it came out, and it was good. But definitely, definitely am having some second thoughts about it because of the fact that they are bringing in some of the producers from the movie to help um, with their game. So hopefully the movie producers can help them with some making it feel and look like the actual movie, so we can finally get a good game coming out of there. Yeah, like I said, it just I'm just not I'm not thinking that it's gonna be a pre-order one. I think that's one that you would get if you're thinking about getting a game around Black Friday. Hold on a second, let me check here.
Unfortunately, it still counts if you help someone else get out of a federal legion. But I didn't. The only people I ever have to the cooking meatballs at school.
Alright.
Her drones are so dumb and worried about maintaining their gel cures. They probably don't even know what cartels do. Why then?
Alright, so I felt like this would be a good podcast to educate people on the different styles of beer. We'll get back to video games in a little bit. I just wanted to educate people, in case you're wondering or wanting to try some craft beer. This is where this is the different styles that maybe maybe if you listen to this, you might hear some flavors or some styles that you might like to try, hopefully from this. First one that we're going to discuss here is the American Amber Ale, which is one of my favorites. It's in the it's in the ale family, so ale is a very wide variety. Its closest neighbor to it, or closest brother, as they would say, is the pale ale. Like most amber ales, amber ale is named after the golden amber color that it looks like. The color is derived from the use of caramel and crystal malt additions, which are roasted to provide the amber color and the flavor. Many beer fans like myself appreciate it. Amber ales definitely are ones that normally come out during the more warmer temperatures, and typically are short, typically for a shorter amount of time than lager style beers. These lagers are very, very light, and ambers are a little bit more. They got a little bit more body to it. I definitely am the one. I definitely use ambers more when I'm out grilling in the backyard. It's definitely one that is perfect for it. Yet again, that's all matter of opinion to myself. But amber ales can get up there in alcohol percentage, so watch out for some of the ambers. But normally ambers run between 5 and 7%. Now I'm going to go down to the pale ale. The pale ale is a lighter color. nice pale looking beer. Definitely attracts your eye with that. It's definitely got that golden. It's got that pure golden color to it. Most of the time. But pale ales are inspired by the English pale ale. Um, but it's got herbal hops with generous additions of bold citrus and pine-like um, flavors in the American style ones. Um, they're normally characterized with like a floral, fruity, citrus, piney renaissance with American hops. Yeah, the hops vary by brewery around you, but definitely most of the time you'll always get that fruity and citrusy like mouth texture to it, and it's definitely going to be good, and definitely pairs really really well if you're a lighter beer drinker. You can pair it really really well with like a salad or a grilled chicken salad or something on that line of that. But it also will go good with bowl chili too. So doesn't it's still a beer, still has that. It's just American thing going on there. America. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's a lighter ABV for alcohol per volume. It's only 4.4 to 5.4% normally. But if you can also get barrel aged ones, which which will be a lot heavier. They will develop that bourbon like taste a lot more. All right, down to the blonde ale. The blonde ale is the most approachable. It's the most. It's basically your standard like beer. Like if you look at anyone at the bar and you see that nice golden color with the nice head on it, that is your golden ale, or blonde ale, or as I refer to it as the golden ale. Definitely one of my favorite beers. Be it I get the golden ale, which is a Kona Big Wave. I love it so much. That one is probably my favorite for the summer. Is the Kona Big Wave. I definitely like that a lot. But the beers, these type of beers have a honey, spice, and fruit flavor to it, and they are normally fermented with lager or ale yeast, which are really, really can be really good. So if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend the blonde ale. The blonde ale is definitely something that you should go with. Let's see here. I don't want to talk about. All right, let's do the American Amber Lager. It's this is a widely known one. I definitely like this one too. Amber lagers are a medium-bodied lager with a toasty caramel-like malt character, which is just delicious to me. Hop bitterness can range from very low to medium and high. Brewers may use different mash for them, and try to dry hop them sometimes. But definitely this is another one where this is still a lager. It's still going to be light. It's going to be ranged between 4.8 and 5.4%. Definitely really, really good. Right, here we go. My favorite beer is the German style Dunkel, which is normally during the wintertime. And Dunkel obviously comes from the German word for dark. This style offers a balanced flavor of chocolate bread crust, and caramel. The Dunkel is a staple across many breweries in the U.S. right now. The best one around here I think I had was the one down. I had it down in the down near Rowan. Um, it's called a brewery called Bonesaw down there. They had like one of the best I had in a while. It was definitely really really good. But also, your classic, Warsteiner has a good Dunkel. A lot of these the Germany ones that come that ship them across here, the ocean here. Definitely have great ones too. All right, well, next one is German style Marzen, or Oktoberfest style beers, that like we like to call it here. This comes in October only, normally, but sometimes like Bonesaw had theirs throughout the entire winter because it was so popular. Um, but it's got a bread or biscuit like malt aroma, and flavor is just common, beer smell. Um, just smells like hops and you know. But definitely one of my favorites here, for this one would be the Warsteiner makes a good one. Spaten makes a good one. Definitely one of my favorites to go around in October to try everyone's Oktoberfest beers, because it's definitely a great time of the year. Flying Fish makes their Oktoberfest just very good too. Um, I don't think I think Tonewood makes one too. I just don't remember the name. But yeah, that's it on the October. But all right, next one I'll go to is the Vienna style lager. Um, Vienna ranges from a copper to a reddish color, which is true because I believe Double Nichols one is a more copper. In the one for there is a forget the other one where the other one's called, but that one also had a more redder color to it. Yeah, so that one's just slight malty aroma and slight malt sweetness. The malt aroma and flavor should have a notable degree of toasted or slightly toasted roasted malt character. Hop bitterness is very very low in that one. Because yeah, again, it's a lager, so lagers definitely have the low malt and ABV, and the low alcohol content throughout. All right, American Brown Ale is a roasted malt, caramelic, and chocolate-like characters. Should be of medium intensity in both flavor and aroma for the American Brown Ale. American style brown ales have evident low to medium hop flavor and aroma medium to high hop bitterness, which is a lot of home brewers in the United States like to replicate the brown ale because it's a little bit easier. You don't have all the different types of hops. Lagers are, I think, the second easiest, but a lot of people like to replicate the brown ale as the traditional American beer. It's got that brown look to it, and yet again, it's just low to medium alcohol per volume, unless it's barrel aged. That one can definitely get barrel aged. Alright, here we're gonna do the American IPA. It's characterized as floral, fruity, citrus-like, piney. Definitely a variety of hops go into these. You got the West Coast hops. You got West Coast. You got, forget the other ones that you have on here. West Coast goes into your West Coast IPA, obviously. Centennial, Amarillo hops are also widely used in there. most of the times should be served in a tulip glass. If you don't get one served in a tulip glass, technically you're not getting the full flavor experience. That's why a lot of these breweries now are not serving things like that in like your traditional pint glass, because they want to give you that full body flavor. But yeah, this one has been a bestseller for American beer festivals for the last decade, and is widely widely bought in supermarkets and liquor stores across the U.S. This one the alcohol percentages won't go up on this one. It's 6.3 to 7.6. Higher in alcohol gets you, if you're looking for something to get you a little bit drunk quicker at a party or something, you show up late, get some IPAs. If you're into the flavor, not a whole lot of people can get into that flavor, of that real hoppy flavor. Okay, let's go here. See the next one. Alright, New England style IPAs, emphasizing hop aroma and flavor without bracing bitterness. New England style IPAs leans heavily on late and dry hopping techniques to deliver a bursting, juicy, tropical hop experience. Now, this one is definitely a good one. I had some very good New England style IPAs. Sam makes a good one. I think some of the other Boston breweries definitely make a good one. I don't know. I don't know the names off the top of my head. But yeah, Sam makes a good one because it it definitely gives you that nice look of a hop aroma. Pretty sure Kane makes one too. But I'm not sure. Off the top of my head. Definitely noticeable alcohol content in this one was 6.3 to 7.5%. You gotta watch out with these. They can really sneak up on you, especially if it's an easy drinking one, which they can really get easy drinking right away. Alright, let's do the American wheat beer. American wheat beer is definitely a wide variety, because you can get different ones. They can, let's see here. Let's just read a little bit here. Normally with wheat beers, you get a sizable portion. They usually put it in that, I think is the Pilsner glass, flute glass. Comes in, and because of that, you're going to get more, but it's also going to be a lot lighter. American wheat beers it's only 3.5 to 5.6% alcohol per volume, and it's not really it's definitely a bestseller, but it's definitely a taste that you need in you, because you do give some, depending on what you drink, you get that little bit of wheat flavor in it. Blue Moon is it's been the most I guess you can say popular wheat beer. Any Hefeweizen would be there. German Hefeweizen would be to consider wheat beer. I think the best Hefeweizen, Weinstefaner makes a really good Hefeweizen. So yeah, that's on wheat beers. Belgian style wheat beer. Belgian style wheat beer is on malted wheat, sometimes oats and malted barley. Wheat beers are spiced with coriander and orange peel. Like I think what is it? Mom Meatloaf is considered one of these. I don't consider it, but it is considered that because they use coriander and orange peel in that. A lot of coriander though. 4.8 to 5.6 percent alcohol per volume. So yeah, that's it on that. All right. So let's get into the German Hefeweizen. It is arguably one of the most recognized beer styles. The German style Hefeweizen offers striking beer experience thanks to the use of distinctive wheat malt and unique yeast and uncharacteristic appearance. This wheat beer breaks from the German beer mold. Yeah, it's definitely a great beer. It's going to have a lighter look to it. Not going to really. It's not high in alcohol percentage. It's definitely a nice beer that you can have in a nice summer day, or even I had it a couple times dead in the winter. It's just a nice beer to have year round, and it's definitely a standard in a German household like mine. That goes to a 4.9 to 5.6%. And that gets served in a vase glass, which is not to be confused with the vase of flowers. The vase glass is just it kind of looks like a Pilsner glass, but it has a small bottom, big top, and comes in, I believe, 32 ounces or something like that. But yeah, they're definitely delicious beers. Like I said, Wine Stefaner has a very good one. Let's see here. We'll do one more. Try to pick out a good one for you guys. Alright, let's do a German style Kolsch. The Kolsch is it's just a crisp and it's just a super drinkable beer, German beer. It's a hybrid beer. It's got it sells the qualities of both lagers and ales. These light, refreshing ale lager hybrids are perfect for warm weather, warm summer days, and have become a favorite style by American craft beer brewers and beer lovers alike. I love the German Kolsch. It's definitely great for when you're in the summer months. Yet again, low alcohol per volume, 4.8 to 5.3%. So there's your little snippet on craft beer for tonight. Let's go on to let's go back to video games here for a little bit. Let's see. We'll do. I'll get into Borderlands here for a little bit. Borderlands 3 is going to come out, sometime this year. I know they. I'm not sure what. It says September 13th, but I heard that they're gonna push it back for lack of content because like I said before, that they announced that this is going to have twice as many bosses in it than the previous Borderlands, and it's definitely one that I'm looking forward to. I love Borderlands. I thought it was a great series. I'm definitely all into it. Borderlands 3 has a split screen co-op in it, which is unusual, and it's making me very, very happy for that, because I love to play sometimes with my brother. So having a co-op campaign split screen in it is going to be a big bonus for me to pre-order this game. Definitely loving the graphics in it. Yet again, it's kind of like it's kind of got that Anthem kind of not really Anthem. What was the last game that really had this kind of I played it too. I forget the name of it. I don't think it wasn't Anthem. Anthem had like kind of Anthem just sucked. Full on. Haven't went back to that because basically EA's team put back the servers. Went off the servers and went on to Final Fantasy. But yeah, Borderlands has a definitely it's all have more guns apparently here. It's more gun. They'll have more guns than the last ones. They'll have emotes and ping system for co-op, so you can like bump fists and shit once you take down like a boss, which is gonna be that's gonna be pretty awesome. That's pretty sick. They're gonna give you here we go. They're gonna give us multiple ways to play the campaign. So that's gonna be cool. I guess off of the decisions you make, will make the game go in a certain way of like those. What's this here? Oh, that's it. All right. Well, yeah. Like I said again, Borderlands is another one of those series that never seem to die, because they just keep on making great game after great game after great game. Now, Assassin's Creed's not gonna bring out any new games this year, but I've been hearing Odyssey's been pretty awesome. I might be in store to get that this upcoming Black Friday this year, since I don't have another Assassin's Creed game coming out this year. But the new one, rumors are, is supposed to be a Viking. You're supposed to be a Viking this time instead of a Spartan like you were in the last one, which is gonna be awesome. I particularly love that. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure I said before, Black Flag was my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I love the style of play. I hope they bring that into the Viking version of Assassin's Creed. That would be awesome. I would love that. It would be definitely make it for a better version of that game. So, all right. With that being said, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. If you, like I said, if you like this video, just hit subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be streaming later tonight, around 12:30. I'll be streaming Gears 2. I'll try to do beat Gears 2 Horde OG style. Join on that if you want. Like I said, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys, have a great day.